Welcome, Libra, to your chakra reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, Libra. Okay, coming through is the third eye chakra. Saying that you are in the knowing and there is something clear that is coming through to you. Just watch this clarity. This clarity is going to open up your intuition. You're going to start having a lot of gut feelings, if not already so. So it is saying make sure that you are staying focused on that area of what needs to be coming through. It's telling you for a reason. That's very good. About that communication through the throat chakra. There is something that's clearly coming to light over here when it's talking about this communication. Do you know that this person is, communicating the way you want them? Are they being too controlled? Are you controlling the situation? There is definitely a control situation over here on the way that somebody or something is happening when it comes to communication. The deer, trust in the support of the universe. There's that trust coming through also trusting that third eye and that gut feeling. If you know that someone is lying to you or playing games with you, you will definitely want to take control of that situation for the perfect timing. Perfect timing will come through. Let's see what's going on over here and what we're exactly kind of talking about. So there's definitely something that needs to be in more control of the communication. If somebody is saying something that, is throwing you off balance and you know it, guilty of a situation, could be dealing with some kind of earth sign, could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, maybe even a Sagittarius. Take it how it resonates. But however it is, they are guilty of either not communicating the way you want them to communicate. Wow. Why? Because there's a delay in the situation that's kind of undermining. I feel like they're kind of undermining a situation that you need to take control of. It's almost like they stop kind of talking for whatever reason because of some kind of guilt that they feel, or they're making you feel guilty. Reflecting upon the situation of no passion. Yeah, they just passionately just stopped talking. There did something wrong over here, my friends. Okay, and they're not going to talk to you. Okay, so it's almost like they're not going to talk to you because of some kind of guilt. It could even be a Virgo, some kind of earth sign for a lot of you, or a fire sign. The reason I say Virgo is so we have the Hermit here as well. So, but there's definitely some kind of guilt going on over here where they feel guilty and they don't want to talk to you. You're just going to have to take control of the situation and allow it to play out the way it needs to be played out. Yes, it is causing a lot of confusions to why they don't want to open up about the situation, try to fix the situation. They might even be confusing you. Just the whole scenario could be confusing. But and I think the confusion coming on the passion is they have stopped the communication through the passion. You know this though, but it's all because of the guilt. They're having a guilt trip, plain and simple. It just feels like it's something that right now you can clearly see that they're guilty. They can even tell you that they're not guilty, and you know better. Come on, guys. Kind of subtle reminder of, yeah, we know where the control is. Wow. Ace of Wands. Once you get back to taking the control of the situation and allowing it to just kind of play out the way it is, you're going to have other rewards coming through and other actions are going to be taken. the confusion just keeps you in your head, though. Hey, if they really wanted to work this out, then how come they're not working it out? It's almost to the point where you're going to clearly see that their guilt is keeping them from wanting to work anything out. They're kind of hiding out in their own little sector over here. To keep yourself balanced within the situation, you're just going to have to let it go with the flow. That's the only way to go. For some of you, they're going to actually let this go because they feel too guilty. They'll never come back around. For others of you, it's just getting through the chaos and the confusion of the situation until they can actually come back and say, hey, you know what, this is what's going to happen. For a lot of you, the energy that is seeking itself is a lot of fear and a lot of anxiety, which also plays a role on you as well. Yeah, there's that chaos and confusion, the chaos on the confusion. Through your own maturity and wisdom and intuition, my friends, you'll be able to find what it is that you really need. In this situation, it really is kind of them stepping away from this situation is kind of God's protection. Rejection is God's protection in its own way, because it does feel like this person has some issues that they need to deal with. And if they're always going to, they may even be playing victim. But however it is, the guilt that is writing within them is something that you definitely don't need to deal with. You will find that this will have a better healing process once it's actually let go. I don't think that this, for a lot of you, this person is going to come back. It's just going to allow you to take the control again. There's a lot of control in this situation of seeing through the communication. Communication, what you're looking for, is just not going to really be there this month with this person. They seem to be hiding out. So even if you are continuously trying to get them to text you back, write you back, the communication that you're seeking is just not there. Communication that you need to be focusing on right now is going to be on a healing process from yourself, and really, choosing other people to communicate with and kind of let this person go. Because there is no real resolution at this time for this conflict. Like I said, for some of you, they'll wave the white flag, they'll come back, they're going to want to resolve the situation. But by then, you might already be too balanced and you just might not want to hear it anymore. And that's where the intuition is coming through, is saying, you know what, now that I've reflected upon the situation, maybe I don't want this. And that's going to be for some of you. For others of you, you're just going to ride the wave until they actually want to open up. Just be careful, though, because no matter what, this person is not going to be balanced in the communication, and they still are going to want to take that control where they had the control before. So there is no real peacekeeping over here when it comes to them. The only peacekeeping there really is through yourself. And keeping the peace within yourself is going to be the biggest thing you can do to keep those chakras going strong. That way you can move forward with the 10 of Cups. This is going to find your overall happiness and achievements, instead of, worrying about the pain that this person can actually cause. I think just over time, the more that it happens and you trust within your own self, it's going to dissolve itself. So it's just going to be one of those things you're going to end up moving on past, that, you're not going to have to feel like you're putting up barriers, and it's not going to be a challenge. You're going to be able to move around the challenge and not have to worry about them anymore. Bringing in the Ace of Pentacles, there will be new dates, new people, new things coming out and around. And it'll allow your heart chakra to actually open up in new areas as you're bringing in new blessings. Oh, wow, and new cycles. So there is definitely going to be a cycle change that is going on right now. You're kind of moving away from this person. They've kind of put it on themselves, though. It looks like you were trying to take control of the situation. But it just looks like you're not going to be able to confront them the right way because they won't answer their texts. They don't want to confront the situation. Guilt has really got them over here. So however that is, whether it's at work, whether it's a loved one, a family member, however it is. Like I said, for a lot of you, if it's a family member, I feel like they will, come back and assess the situation with you. But if it's somebody outside the homestead, really, I just don't really see it happening, guys. I really don't. I see them as saying, that's it. You know what? I don't deserve you. You're better than me, Libra. You know what? I'm done. I'm, I messed up. And I do see a lot of them feeling like they messed up with the Knight of Wands upside down, with the passion of what they thought they were giving out has just been pretty much destroyed through that situation. Um, why? Because they can't get past what they've done. Okay. And for some of you, it could be literally cheating, hurting your heart, got the passion over here, putting passion somewhere else. I don't have three of anything, but that doesn't mean anything to me, because that just means that they're just guilty of the crime at hand, and that could have been breaking your heart. Okay, so, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye bye.